up, guys? Pretty exciting day today. So we have got our very first Model 3 Highland Performance with the full MPP catalog, but what makes it special is he's got the Supersport springs, the billet lower spring arms, obviously the ADS, so the damper simulators. So all of this stuff actually came off of his older platform. He actually had a dual motor long range before. I think he had like a Ghost Mod or whatever. He added power to it and went out, tracked with us a few times, then decided very early on that he wasn't going to keep the car and he was going to put a deposit down on the new Performance Model 3. It finally came. So he was actually only the second guy, and he's been in some of our other videos, but he's the second guy to receive one of these where we did an alignment video on it. I think we shared that with you guys, but we showed what his initial values were on alignment as well as Tim's. His original video is actually like our track prep video from way back on his black dual motor long range, but you know, put a link somewhere around here. Check it out. So we've got MPP front upper control arms, but he's going to go no shim gang this time. So we're pulling all the shims out because you want to go full on track mode. We've got the MPP Sports adjustables, but with the upgraded Supersport springs, his BrakeMaster cylinder brace, brand new front lower control and bearings, polyurethane bushings that can give additional caster if he wants it, the damper simulators, our own in-house ZEV brackets for these damper simulators. He's got the billet version 2 lower control arms, the spring arms, so these are actually more robust now. He's got the Supersport springs in the rear. He's got toe arms, camber arms, and obviously the rear dampers. He's got the MPP skid plate, brand new hardware for it. We'll go back over here. He's got Aspira brake lines, the endless brake pads, EX99s, I believe, is what we got him. RF650 brake fluid, of course. And then, last but not least, Aspira forged AF10s, 1910.5s, with some Falcon RT660, 275, 35, 19s. I'm so excited. Let's go. Let's get this stuff on the car and send them off to Buttonwillow for Tesla Corsa. Let's go. All right, guys, so it's all done. Well, we still got to put the wheels on, lower it, install the BrakeMaster cylinder brace, and align it. But yeah, check it out. MPP Sports adjustables with the Supersport springs are in there. We've relocated his wheel speed sensor for safety measures, because if you don't and you run aggressive tires and wheels, you could very likely rub through it. A lot of it happens right over here. So anyways, that's done. Endless brake pads, still has factory rotors. We'll get to that later down the line. He's got his front upper control arm. What else? We've relocated his ADS and all of his wires up there, so we'll show you that when we bring the car back down. But it's pretty neat. So we have our own bracketing system, which is super legit. Back here, camber arm, toe arm, the spring arm. You might not be able to see that. Beautiful MPP blue stuff. Again, Supersport springs, so he's got the higher spring rates. We've added additional packers in here for him, so he's all good to go. And I think that's about it. Again, endless brake pads in the rear. We're going to put the forged wheels on it, the AF10s. Get this thing lowered on the ground. Oh, he's got the brake lines. Check it out. Got the Aspira brake lines right there. So those are all installed, carbon smoke finish. But yeah, I think that's it. We got to get the wheels on this thing, get it dropped, see if all the ride heights worked out the way I hoped and calculated, and get this baby aligned. And we'll get the BrakeMaster cylinder brace in there. We'll show you all the mounting and how we did the ADS system. So that's pretty cool, but let's get this thing done. All right, guys, this baby's all done. It's been a long day. But the last piece of the equation, he's got the brake master cylinder brace right here. It's in the stealthy black. And then his active damper simulators are right there with our custom bracket system. Nicely mounted. We've rerouted all the harnesses into the front so it is not attached inside the fender wells. The other one's over here, so check that out. Nice and beautiful. All right. And then just to recap on everything else, he's got the 1910.5, the Spirit Forge AF10s in the brushed titanium finish with the Falcon RT660 tires, 275/35 19s. He's got the Mountain Pass Performance front upper control arms, no shims, so he's maxed out the camber. We're at about 3 degrees of camber front and back. He's got the Endless EX99 brake pads, the Endless R650 brake fluid, the Aspira brake lines in the carbon finish. And then in the back, he's got the, obviously the Mountain Pass Performance Sports Adjustable Coilovers with the Supersport Spring upgrade. Now, in order for the Supersport Spring upgrades to work, you have to get the billet spring arm for the rear, so he has that from Mountain Pass. He's also got the rear camber arms and the rear toe arms, and I believe that is it. The only thing he has left to do is get some two-piece rotors somewhere down the line when he goes through these, and then some traction and trailing arms. But other than that, this car is complete. It's pretty much a catalog car. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll put links in the description below of all the parts that we've installed on this car, and we appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hopefully we'll get some clips of this thing at, Button Willow at Tesla Corsa, just having some fun. But yeah, he's on his way to enjoying his track car. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.